Alison has been a practicing commercial interior designer since graduating with a first and then an MA with distinction in interior design. She has since gained broad experience and a powerful reputation in her field. She's run her own practice for more than 20 years. She's on a regional judging panel for British Council for Offices. Alison is also mystified by some common practices in the creative industries. One in particular, with a speech entitled The Importance of Self-Love. It's Alison Monteith, everybody!
If you want to be loved, first you must love yourself. I'm an interior designer and I absolutely love what I do. I'm utterly confident in the quality of our work and our ability to meet our clients' commercial imperatives, but I haven't always been this confident. As a young designer, I found myself in a role where I was heading up 2 offices, one in London and one in Bradford, and I was absolutely terrified. I'd spend 3 days a week at home in London and 2 days a week in Bradford, so I drove a lot. I also had to get to grips with the mysteries of bringing in new work, and they don't teach you that at college. One particular lead took me to a private clinic in Golders Green. Now, the gentleman who headed up that clinic catered to very wealthy ladies of a certain age, offering a mix of gynae and cosmetic surgery, predominantly cosmetic surgery. He ushered me into his office, which was palatial, all timber panelling and a carpet so thick you had to wade, and a desk the size of a double bed. He sat one side and I sat the other. And he offered me a deal. We would design his reception, and if, when it was finished, he liked it, he would pay us to design the restaurant. That's terrific, I said. I tell you what, you give me a tummy tuck, and if I like it, I will pay you to give me a nose job. That's fair. So I picked up my bag and my dignity and I strode out with my head high. Now, this got me thinking. I don't know about other industries, but in the creative industries, it's quite normal to provide conceptual, creative work speculatively. Now, what that word really means is for free, for nothing. In other words, I will give to you for nothing the only thing that I've got to sell. Sounds a bit more like I place no value on what I do. So why on earth are we surprised when other people place no value on it either? You must never forget that without design, without creativity, there is no profit. Now, I'm one of the lucky few who's been continually employed in the field for which I trained since I graduated. And that was the beginning of the 80s, so you could say I've been at it a while. And I'm still doing it now, in spite of threatening multiple times over the last few years to retire, because although the lows can be low, the highs are amazing. The call out of the blue from a potential client who's seen our work or heard of us through reputation. Or when a previous client contacts us from their new employment because they want to work with us again. Or the look of delight on people's faces when they first walk into their new office. It really is priceless. And I imagine if there's any creatives here, you'll agree with me, we can't possibly be doing it for the money. Interior designers in the commercial field work in the same way that architects do. We're paid a fee. But if you think about it, my job is really to create wealth, to make money for my clients. If it's designing a new office where their staff are happier and more productive, or bringing people through the door into their shop or their bar to spend more money. Why should I do any of that for nothing? A previous employer used to ridicule me because he said all I really wanted was to be loved. And I think this is a fundamental problem with creatives. We have to learn to love and to value ourselves. Oprah Winfrey had it right when she said, If you undervalue what you do, the world will undervalue who you are.